Yeah, but dude, King Dre was like, he's like, man, I was on a plane one day going a flight to LA. He said it was 2020 when the COVID mask was on. He was like, this how much control that it had on dude. He was like, he said, dude didn't want to wear his mask. They had to land the plane because he was basically acting up. Everybody had a mask on but him. He was like, man, damn, bro. He said something, man. He said something like that control, like having the mask on, is the control you need to have on a woman's mind. Like not controlling her, but you control her mind. It's basically like not forcing her in a way, as in like talking to her, be like, hey, you got to do this, that, it. But you control her mind. She gonna look at it different.
Right.
Uh, it's different, man.
I'm already knowing where you going. I'm already knowing where you
I
going.
might I might not be explaining it right all the way, but man, it made sense to me.
Because
Yeah, it did.
what I've been talking about lately is just comparing how how basically we America's bitch. You know what I'm saying? America, our man, they taking care of shit. We all up under their instruction, like whether it was the mask or whether it's the dollar. You know, we all getting paid from this money. We trying to make sure we following the rules of America. They speaking for us and shit. That should be translated to relationships, like in a lot of ways. Like there's a lot of examples. Like we all in this, or like the different we could say black and white people, you know, we all in this house together. And then we been getting abused, and other motherfuckers been coming in the house abusing us. They seeing how you getting abused by dude. Shit, I'm finna, you know, they see, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna treat you with respect. They see you getting abused by the other people in this motherfucker. So it's just like you look at a woman, like why she staying in that situation, or like how do you get out of that situation? That's the same situation motherfuckers is in when they fed up with the country. Like how you gonna demand respect from whatever the leader, and you ain't even got no respect for yourself? It be the same correlations and shit.
Mm, real, man. Be crazy, man. That man, but back to just what you said. It just sparked me, man, about everybody about different colors. What you just said, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's deep, man. I don't want to go too deep, but it's like how we are not looked at as one race and just divided. It's fucking everything up, and that's why we will never come together as a whole. And everything in the world is gonna stay fucked up, man.
You mean black
We ain't
people
we
or
ain't
just
look we
human?
ain't looking at each other as one human race, man. Like you go,
Right.
I mean, just humans, bro. We don't like
Yeah, right.
that's the problem with that's the main problem with the world, bro. Like you go fill out an application, Caucasian, black man, like that shit really don't matter, bro. That none of that shit matters.
I get what you're saying, Alex. Like the world trying to break it down to the color of your skin or the language you speak. But you know what I'm saying? When you look at it, we just one species. Like, you know what I'm saying? We like, you know what I'm saying? We like the ants. You know what I'm saying? Or we like any other species out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just no matter if you're a different color or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every species ain't. Look at dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Like
We not.
they colorblind. They don't look at shit. They don't see no color.
But
They
at the
see a
end of the
human.
day, all dogs is dogs, though. You know what I'm saying? We look at all dogs like them bitches bite. At the end of the day, I don't care if it's a little ankle biter or if it's a
Mm-hmm.
motherfucking big boy dog. All when you see
That
dogs,
motherfucker
you
got teeth, don't he?
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But got teeth, don't he?
That color, that race shit is it's a government game, man.
It is.
It's a, 'cause it ain't always been that way.
Divide and conquer.
That's crazy.
It's divide and conquer. And then really don't know one race. That's really some American. I mean, it's worldwide at this point, but it's really deeply some American shit to where, especially black people, where we like, damn, we gotta all come together or whatever, or it's white versus black. And really, man, that shit was created. The white people don't even all come together they wasn't together in Europe. They ain't together over here. They only come together when it's like, nigga, we not finna let them niggas over there be on top of us. You get what I'm saying? Like, they only identify you as one to stay away from your ass.
We know one thing for sure.
Mm-hmm.
One thing for sure is we not gonna let them niggas have a seat at this table.
We not finna let them.
Not like you, but we gonna have that agreement that we not finna let them niggas have that have the same power that we got, you know.
Right. And it's like it's all type of divides like that. Like whether you in your neighborhood or whether you in your country, we look at everybody in Africa as the same people, or everybody in West Africa the same, or everybody in Ghana the same. But when you go over there, they know this tribe is that tribe. They got their own little divides and shit. Same when you go to Kalamazoo, everybody on the north side is the same to you, or everybody on the south side, east side, the same to you. But when you go over there, you from there, you know, oh, that's that family, or that's that side. You get what I'm saying? You know the divide, but everybody else looking at y'all like, oh, them Kalamazoo niggas, or them Battle Creek niggas, or them, you know, South Haven niggas. So everybody know who, but to the outside looking in, when you just blanketing motherfuckers, oh, that's them niggas over there, or that's. So when they made that shit color based on color, that's what really fucked people's heads up.
Now you can really divide. It's already divided.
Then they go down to male and female.
Right. So that color shit kind of fucked that fucked the world up, because that ain't, you know, we already got little intricate divides. Then they try to divide people on color. It don't really work. We see it don't work like that.
It don't, because it's not like if you a different race, you can't speak that language that they speak or understand. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You still understand their language, so you might have to get taught it, but it's all that the human language is all the same. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just different words for the same meaning. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and they say English the hardest.
The rest of that shit is more on syllables and sound, opposed to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like,
we got the hardest language.
It's just different. But at the end of the day, right? You know what I'm saying? That way is that way, and that way is that way. Like, human, you point. That's the real language. If I point to you that way, nigga, you know to go that way. You know what I'm saying? Regardless if I say anything.
Right.
Whatever way I point, you gonna be like, okay, you gonna at least look. You gonna at least look in that direction. That's all. It don't matter what language you speak. You wanna know one word that's universal? No.
No. Right, that's my Spanish word. No.
Divide that color, the race. You know what I mean? Exactly.
You know. My shit must be lagging a little bit. All right, now I got y'all back in. Yeah, cause I mean, you know, that shit just don't work. You know, it's just little rules we try to make for life. Are we gonna divide people on color? Or are we gonna divide people based off what side of the world they came on? The shit don't work. People be breaking the models, or it's always somebody that don't fit in the model. You know. So really ain't no divide. You know, the divides is for certain purposes. You gotta know why they dividing it. Like, okay, we dividing this shit to split up money. You dividing this because you don't want to mix in. You don't want your people to look like them people. You know what I'm saying? What is the purpose of the divide?
Yeah. Government games.
This shit is games.
What you say? That them the real pimps. The pimps on the street.
They the real. They the real P's, right? We just having our way within that game, but this they game. They created their shit. I'm just trying to have my way in this shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Cause everybody know the rules, like.
Just know how to drive and it's really good.
Mm-hmm. They set the rules up to their game so well, like. Damn, oh, somebody just posted that shit. I don't know who said it. There's like, I maybe J. Cole said this shit or something. They said money control black people and white people control money. I'm like, damn, that's deep. And I mean, that ain't even just white and black. That's just money controlled a majority of the world. But the real people at the top, they control what money is.
They control the money.
You
They control what it even is. They control the value. They can switch it up and say, all right, today $1 is equivalent to $100 bill. Just for today. $1
right.
is equivalent to 100. Just for today.
Mm-hmm.
So without giving it, like you could just wake up and it's just breaking news. Any $1 is equivalent to $100 just for the day. And you know what I'm saying? Man, they could do
exactly.
all that shit, really, if they wanted to.
The dollar ain't worth nothing.
But I'm just saying.
It has no value to it. So it's like it's crazy. It's like
It's
wow.
An exchange though. It's an exchange.
People killing over something that ain't got no value to it.
It do got value though. The value is within. Like it got value because they make the value. They make it valuable.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's the value. It's because the
paper dollar isn't worth nothing.
Yeah, it's like it's valuable because
you don't have no money. Money is valuable.
But it's just like it's valuable because we playing their game. Just kind of like the example y'all was just talking about, like how the COVID mask and shit. It's like it's only valuable because they say so. Like the game, like if what the you can't you
like if
you
we
can
were to start going out.
What'd you say?
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying like ain't no value to. You can only it's only paper. What you wipe your ass with it. Like if everything fall, if shit get real, it ain't nothing to exchange your money. You just stuck in the woods, but you got $1 million. What the fuck is you finna do? You gonna end up starting the fire with that shit. Just get cold.
I think about. I was just gonna say, think about like if you watching any movie where you stranded, like a plane crash or any TV show or anything like that. First thing they do is burn the money. To stay warm. You know what I'm saying? If they got any paper, they burning that. And then, like you said, Ali, you're right. The money don't got no value because if you know what I'm saying, if we were to be able to provide goods for one another, say you was to grow this and grow that, and I was to provide cattle and shit, and you know what I'm saying, like really, what we need money for?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And but look, so now we get to the square root. What is really money? You know, money is just like you said, it's the transferring, it's the currency. The real value is bro know how to make couches, bro got cattle, bro got some water on his land. You know, he know how to filter clean drinking water. You know.
Then they still gonna want your money because they're gonna tax the land that you living on.
But see that's
you know what I'm saying? That's where it's like, all right, I gotta happen. Go ahead.
No, I'm here. I'm listening to you.
Yeah. I don't even know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something.
Well, Uncle Sam ain't letting us do nothing around here.
Yeah, look. I was gonna say. Basically, what Juan's saying, it go back to Uncle Sam. They make it to where you can't have financial freedom because the real money is what you own. You own your time, and it's what you do with your time. Okay, you done worked up, and now you done built some land. Now you got capital assets. That's your wealth, your money. What you know how to do with your time and what you own, your capital. That's your money. The government make it to where you can't just keep that shit forever. They gotta tax you on it to where, nigga, you gotta keep moving, nigga. You're not finna just grab your shit and move to the side and now you just rich forever because you got water and you know how to build furniture and shit. No, we got to throw that tax on your ass. So you got to get to moving. You feel me? We need this economy turning.
Yeah, that just shows.
See, that's like, and that's where if shit was to go to, you know what I'm saying? If shit was to fall, you know what I'm saying? If shit was to get real, as you said, man, you better have your guns ready.
Swear to God.
How else you gonna be able to protect that land or protect that shit? You think you got this big, you know what I'm saying? You got the what's stopping me from coming to take it from you?
Exactly.
Now it's just, is my power bigger more than yours? You know what I'm saying? Do I got a big enough army to come over here and overthrow your people? And then now your people, y'all ain't gotta leave. This is my shit now. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all pay taxes to me now.
That's crazy.
And that's all the government is, bro. They'll come knock on them doors at the end of the day.
That's all the government is the big bully.
They'll come send them people with them
power right now. You know what I mean? Like they got the power to say you can't stay here no more. And then they got people working up under them and only
with guns.
To take you out of that bitch because it's their job though. It's their job. They getting paid to do this. They're gonna have money. We'll give you a couple dollars and make sure you pay your taxes so this don't happen. But you gotta go get them up out of there.
Next 10 to 20 years, the government
feel you like, bro. I feel you, man. I know you don't want to pay them taxes. I don't want to pay them taxes, but you got to go.
Right.
You got to do that you don't want to do, and this is one of them things that you got to do.
Like what you was showing me about that, what you was showing me about the IDs, Shaw. The fucking the traffic stops, just traffic's law and period. The only reason you pulling over
the ID thing I sent you.
Right. And the way they enforce that is the only reason you even pulling over for them people is because they got guns. You get what I'm saying? The only reason you pulling over for a police officer is because they got the power to kill your ass. Period.
They got the power to smoke you if you.
When they come knocking on your door to your crib, only reason you opening the door is because they got guns.
Got guns, and they will come in they will come in with force if they have to.
Where would the police come from? Slave catchers.
Right.
Same thing.
See, so look.
Power, they just turned it down a notch. They turned down the brutality a notch. They kept the power. Now we're not gonna take y'all away. We still need y'all to patrol and shit. But we just gonna. They complaining about us hanging, and we ain't gonna hang the niggas no more. We got a place for their ass though. 3 hots in a cot. Not just for niggas though. Anybody who get out of line. Cause you know what I'm saying?
You gotta think it ain't been black. I mean, what first black cop was what 70s, 80s.
Think about it.
That ain't even 50 years. I mean,
what the first black police officer?
I'm not saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying all black cops are Uncle Toms, but all black cops. Man, they know that they know that the power ain't really here. Look at them 5 black cops that killed that man. Beat him and killed him. They fired them niggas so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Fired them quick. If it was the 5 white cops would have beat a black dude like that, them niggas would have went to court. Them cops imitated that black dude for real. You know what I'm saying? They fired them niggas. Them niggas probably finna go to jail. White cops, we already know what the outcome. Them niggas would have been on paid leave. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you know what's crazy about history though? What's crazy about history, what I'm learning and reading from these books, and I gotta do some more reading because I'm just understanding this shit, but it seems like now we act like niggas ain't never did nothing. Like we kind of just still, like you said, the first black cop, when was the first black cop? But I'm reading this book, bro, that they talking about back in the 1800s and shit. Black folks was doing so much shit in this country, like ruling shit. It was niggas who was founding countries. The founder of San Francisco is black. They're talking about black police officers and shit. Like, and how they was going through that, like they was arresting white folks, and white folks was like, "You gonna let this nigga arrest me?" type shit. Like they was going through shit like that back in the 1800s. All the cowboys was black. Niggas that was bounty hunters that'd come collect the bounty on your ass was niggas. You get what I'm saying? Like the niggas who was slave catching, the niggas who would go, they white folks wasn't running in Africa catching slaves. They were sending niggas in that bitch to round them niggas up. You get what I'm saying? Niggas was running, niggas was really running, niggas was really in control of shit, but I don't even think they had a conception of race like we all one people back then anyway. Like I think that's some new shit based on how I'm reading the history. It wasn't even oh, I'm going against my people, or oh, I'm black, I can't do this. They weren't even thinking like that. Even the white folks weren't thinking like that. That's some new shit. Them niggas was thinking, nigga, we in America, we trying to, you know what I'm saying? This shit is the Wild West, really. This shit was the Wild West, bro.
Hey, they plotted.
You know what I'm saying? And they had to change that history.
Very strong.
They had to, right, they plotted. Like, it was niggas and white folks really building this shit, like black and white. And then they kind of changed that shit in the late 1800s when them white folks realized, damn, it's more black, it's 50-50, black and white. And they realize if they mate with black folks, we gonna turn black. So they gonna outnumber us. This gonna be their country. They had to rewrite the whole fucking narrative. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm kind of realizing this shit. Like, they had to switch that shit up.
Oh, I forgot to call you back yesterday. I know how to be.
Hey, Wayne, I'm finna tap in on my phone, bro. Give me like 5 minutes.
For sure that. Yeah. Seemed like they had that J.A. Rogers from Superman to Man, they rewrote the narrative on our goofy ass. Why did they lie to the narrative, man? Bitch ass niggas. Hold on, okay. This shit's so damn deep. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, there's so many sound bits to an opener for a mixtape on this. Bitch ass nigga. That's deep. That's deep. From Superman to man. That man said some shit, didn't he?